Alright, I think we is live. Are we not? Yes, we know we are live. Fabulous. Welcome, welcome all to a day 59 of the Ultimate Fight series. We are just gonna, as always, kick straight on into it. But we, yeah, how is y'all? First I'm just going to do a super quick roll call. I've got 4 things of Weet-Bix in there. I've got a cup of tea, and I'll introduce them later, but I do have my 2 cups of water ready to go. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Now today is a Monday, and you'll probably be like, why stream on a Monday? And I'm like, well, it's the holidays. I might as well. Besides, I'm not gonna stream on Wednesday or Thursday, so let's just, you know, I don't usually do Naruto on a Friday, so might as well just do it now. Because then what today will be is a Naruto. Tomorrow, 2 cups of water, oh my goodness. And hello Tixfall, what up? Hello, happy new year, happy 2023. Where are we dancer? Yeah, I was gonna say, oh my goodness, what was I going to say? Oh, that's right, no. Yeah, because I know I don't usually stream Naruto on a Friday. So I thought I might as well just do this today. Tomorrow will, whatever I feel like, it's going to be Trails or it's going to be Crisis Core. Probably Crisis Core at this point. But yeah, so that is what we do. Text file, how are you? How was your New Year's celebrations? Did you do anything fab? Did you even stay up till midnight? Lovely. Oh good, I'm glad. I am glad. Oh, sweet, you had your family and your friends. Oh my goodness. Miss Popular. Mr. or Mrs. Popular. Mine was fine. It was okay. It was just me and the boy at home. And he was asleep by about 11 o'clock, so I just stayed up. I was just playing Bayonetta on my Switch, and just texting mum, and I think my dad was doing Lego, and my mum was just at home texting me. I think my younger sister probably had the most eventful night, because she was out with a whole bunch of mates. Yeah, that's about it. I can't really say mine was particularly eventful, but hey, it's alright. There's always next year. I think just because, probably because I didn't actually really have anything planned, I guess. Because usually we're at my mum and dad's house, but this year we weren't. We just stayed at home. So I should probably, actually, now I think about it, probably organise something for next year. So we have so at least the boy has an excuse to stay up. That is true. That is actually true. Oh, come on. goodness, that was a flight. That is true. That is true. I've actually got until next Monday. So a week from now is when I go back to work. So I'm actually very, very pleased and very excited. For another week. Oh, that's right, because in America, like technically, these aren't your summer holidays. So, like, it's not a. That's right. So it's all like swapped around. So like you guys have your big holidays in like August, September, no, July, something. And then in January is not really like January and December aren't really holiday seasons for you, are they? Like you have Christmas and New Year's just to break things up a little bit, but then nothing beyond that. See, that's right. Yeah, because here is it 2 months? Oh my, wait. You get all of July and all of August off. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy hell. It's mental. Then again, actually, now I think about it, no, actually, no, we didn't get 2 months off at, that actually explains, no, because at school we have, yeah, most of, a fair bit, actually, depending on the school, fair bit of December, but then all of January off. Yeah, so, I don't think we don't get 2 full months, but we just get like a month and a little bit, I think, if I remember correctly. I think. Yes, and then and then at university, then you get 3 something. But then, like, I think, like, I would actually full on prefer, like, how you guys do it, because it's because I mean, like, we get December and January, because you throw all the New Year's and the Christmas into there. It's kind of like that's what the holidays are for. Whereas, so you don't kind of get holidays that are just holidays. Like even though you guys have Independence, is it Independence Day or Day of Independence? One of the July 4th. July 4th. Yes. Oh my goodness, I'm really showing how clued up I am on American culture. But yeah, we don't really have anything to break up the year. There's like a good, I think it's from about like Queen's birthday weekend in June to, just trying to think. Yeah, Queen's birthday weekend, like start of June, is the last like public holiday we get until October. So there's like a good like 4-month string of no public holidays, and it's like the time at work where everyone's just where everyone at work is just like, oh my god, like please Lord, make it end. And that's the time where everyone takes leave, is because they just need something to break up the year. Whereas like you guys, you've got kind of like you've got the string of in your June through to September holidays, but then you're also broken up in November then by Thanksgiving, and then you're broken up by Christmas and it's fabulous. Do we get That's actually a very good question. They might change it to King's birthday weekend, because I know that that day wasn't the actual day of the Queen's birthday. I think. So they could just do a name change, I guess. They're probably, to be honest, the royals and the England administration are probably scrambling, trying to like, right, everyone get a giant list together of everything that's got the Queen associated with it. Like we've got Queen's birthdays here, we've got Queen's anniversaries there, we've got like round up all the banknotes, we need to scribble out the face and change it, you know, they'll be like scrambling, try and figure out like what they're gonna do. Because it might be, yeah. Because it's just like for so many people, she's been the queen that's been there since we were born, sort of thing. They haven't known anyone else. Yeah. Yeah, my guesstimation is that they're just gonna change the name. I think they're not gonna worry about trying to figure out what they're gonna do. They're just gonna change the name. Possibly. Because that's what I'd do anyway. Probably because I'm lazy, and I just can't be bothered trying to work out what the next day should be. We do have half days. I can't work out why the school does certain things. So like, they'll have normally like when the first day is back from the summer holidays, like depending on what year in school you are, like sometimes it will be, oh, if you're like, I'm just trying to think, I can't think of what the equivalent will be. To say like year 13 is the final year, but it'll be like, okay, year 13s you'll be coming you start school at 10 in the morning, but if you're year 8 or year 9, then you start school at 8, and then if you're year 10 and 11, you come in for a half day, and then you can leave, and then you have another half day the next day. Like, it's weird, like they do weird stuff like that. And then sort of towards like on the final days of school, and at least where the high school that me and Sam Fangirl went to, we like the final day of school, because it was a Catholic school, so we had like a big, you know, the big ceremony and whatever, the big like leaving do, where we farewell all the seniors and everything, in the morning, and then school would end. So that would be a half day, but I can't remember any half days, like not at the start or the end of the year. We have teachers only days, so it'll just be randomly out of the blue, like, oh, by the way, Friday's a teachers only day, so no school on Friday. I don't know why they choose them, but yeah. Half days will kind of like, you had just been given like the greatest news of your whole life. It's just like, it was just amazing. It was just always so good. You're just like, yes, this is the greatest thing that's ever happened to me in my whole life. Nothing will ever top this. That's always what it felt like. And then we'd have it was a little bit different. Actually no, yeah. So because we were at a Catholic school, we had uniforms. We would have like what called mufti days, which basically there would be fundraising for something, but you can just come in and just wear normal clothes, and then you bring like a $1 or $2 coin just to donate to whatever it is on that day. So you maybe get like 2 or 3 of those a year, I think. Yeah, where people just come to wear their normal clothes, and then you can be like, oh, so that's what you wear normally in your day to day, and that was always fun, I guess. That's right. No, we had like so many public holidays in the first couple of months, which was always fab. But then it means that they're not leaving any public holidays for like the middle of the year, which always sucked. But and at primary school, which would be like elementary school, the last like couple of weeks were always just the most fun weeks ever ever. Basically, the teacher's like, well, there's no point teaching you anything. So like the last 2 weeks is going to be, let's make Christmas decorations, and then you get to like decorate your own little Christmas bauble, and you go cut it on a piece of paper, or let's build Christmas things, or let's do all of this stuff. It was amazing. Oh yeah. Oh, that's not actually bad. That's not bad at all. Actually. That is actually not bad at all. And because there's, in terms of just like the school day hours, because ours was 8:30 in the morning till 2:30 for primary schools and 3 o'clock for high schools. Were your school hours generally the same, or was it like you would start at 9, finish at 3:30 or something? Or does it like even like vary? Eight till 4. Oh my lord. Well, that's actually not too bad, because then you sort of free the streets up for when the high school people finish. It was always an absolute nightmare. Because like school and primary school and high school would finish quite close to each other, so all the kids who are still getting picked up from primary school like are still there clogging up the driveways and the streets when high school finishes. Now I've got a question. I have a question because I think I already know the answer, but I just want to double check. 30-minute lunches, yep, that was always an absolute. Did you end, because I'm trying to think, like our essentially equivalent to recesses, I think, were 15 minutes, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we had two of those during the, no, one of those during the day. Two of those? No, one of, oh my goodness, I'm like forgetting everything about school. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah, we had 30-minute lunch, which was always 12 to 12:30, or 12:15 to 12:45. And then, yeah, and then we had one 15-minute break in the mornings, I think. Oh my goodness. And Sabza. But no, okay, I have a question. I think I already know the answer. Is it true that in the mornings, every single morning at school, you have to stand up and do the I pledge my allegiance to the flag kind of thing? That sounded really, I made that sound really like awful and militant, but and then sort of, oh, it is true, because I thought I'd read it somewhere, and I'm like, really? But then I think the way that they made it sound like really like that it's such an awful thing to do. But then I'm kind of like, well, part of me can see that it would be, and part of it not. Okay, no, I was just wondering. I was always just so curious. I just needed like someone to confirm. And is it like, and is it the kind of thing that if you don't do it, it's very much like, excuse me, sir, your mouth ain't moving. That Bible time as well, which, oh goodness. I hope anyone who wasn't of the faith was allowed to not have to pledge on the Bible. That would have been, I mean, even just nowadays, that would be very, very frowned upon. But no, because because being brought up in a Catholic high school, I mean, Bible stuff all the time. So like at the end of, in primary school, at the end of every day, you would have like a little prayer that you'd have to say. In fact, we said it so much that I could even recite it word for word now. But like every single day, in primary, you'd say a prayer at the end of the day. High school, not so much. But yeah. What do we do? Do we do anything? No, we would always just sing the national anthem at like prize givings or something. Yeah. It's sort of ish. It was I mean, it's probably out of all the meals of the day, I think I would say that I'd say that everyone has lunch. If they don't have breakfast and they don't have dinner, they definitely still have lunch. Oh, yeah, I think Spain and Germany's. Is it Spain? I feel like it's Spain, like where lunch is like a big thing. I'm pretty sure. Could be wrong. Yeah. Just trying to think. What's our thing? I don't even think what our thing is. I'm just trying to think, like, people have reverence for rugby. Like, if you say that the All Blacks are rubbish, then you're practically gonna get deported. Just trying to think. So like fish and chips are probably like the national dish. Oh no, like a mince and cheese pie actually probably is. No, okay. The thing here is what we call smoko. So smoko it's essentially just a fancy word for like a morning tea, but it's so, you know, it's for when like all the like factory workers and you know, when you're at work at 10 o'clock, 10:30, that sort of time, everyone would go out back in the day for a cigarette. So they'd call it their smoko break. And it's so when like everyone needs a smoko break. Everyone refers to it as that, even if it's not a business or not a thing that would have anything to do with that, or if no one actually smokes there. But everyone needs smoko. And it's very much like, you know, you go down to the truck stop and you get a chips and a mince and cheese pie and a bacon and egg slices. Like, it's that sort of thing, I think. I'd say if I can think of anything related to food in New Zealand, I'd say that's probably the one thing that you'll find anywhere. Yeah, everyone takes their morning tea breaks. Everyone takes just their, like, not necessarily like the lunch breaks, but everyone takes their like 10-minute breaks very seriously over here. Except if you work at a supermarket, in which case they're like, we don't care. We'd prefer it if you didn't take a break, but I guess we have to. Lovely. Yeah, it's, yeah. Of all the national things to have, I mean, I wouldn't be complaining about burgers. Except if they're like rubbish burgers, then, you know, if they're like nice, like, if they're like nice ingrediented burgers. Oh yeah, no, I'd say when at least when people I know think about America, we just think of sitting in a diner with chips, fries, a burger, and a milkshake is kind of like probably what we would describe as the national dish. Like when me and the boy go, because we want to do like a foodie trip of America. When me and the boy go over, like one of the things that we want to do is we want to like just sit in a diner on the edge of a highway and have a burger, fries, and a milkshake. Like that to us is like the most American thing we can think of to do. Sorry, and Freddy's. Ooh, I'll have to write that down. Is that like a? I'm guessing that's like one of the chain stores. Patty melt. Is that like when they put cheese on it? Ooh. Oh, I'll have to write that down indeed. That sounds fabulous. Because I've got to go. Yeah, because we're going to just somewhere in Texas to get barbecue ribs We're going to Louisiana, or like New Orleans, to get like gumbo jambalaya, all that sort of stuff. We're going to New York to try like the big bold New York stuff, like a New York cheesecake in New York. Want to go to Chicago to have like a Chicago style pizza. Mate Bull, he recommended I need to go to Wendy's and get a Frosty. And I've also got to go to Dairy Queen, and now I've got to add Freddy's to the list. We're going to be so large and in charge when we get back on the plane. Oh my goodness. There we are. Lovely. Oh, I've heard of Red Lobster. So I'm guessing they don't just serve seafood. I'm guessing they serve other stuff as well. What if you had to recommend anything from there, what would you recommend? I need I need a pen. I need to start writing this stuff down. I need a scrap piece of paper. I'll do it after this one. Paper cut. Oh yes. Okay. That is a language I speak. Fabulous. Oh my goodness. I'm so getting that. Cherry. Oh. This kind of stuff you would dream about to find here. Oh my goodness. That sounds fabulous. Paper glazed chicken. My lordy. Okay, 1 second. Just getting a piece of paper. Here we go. Endless shrimp. Oh my god, the boy's gonna be all over that. Okay, so hang on. So I've got Freddy's. So Freddy's. I'm gonna try and do this at the same time. Freddy's, and it was the patty melt, wasn't it? And then we've got Red Lobster. And then we've got the maple glazed chicken. Oh, we're just salivating just thinking about it. Death by chocolate? Oh my goodness. Is that like a chocolate mud cake with chocolate sauce and chocolate bits and Oreos and... Oh. Red Lobster, maple... Oh, man. Oh my god, oh my goodness, my heart's just, or my arteries, should I say, are like clenching just thinking about it. Oh. Red Robin. Ooh, I don't think I've actually heard of that one. Or have I? No. Haystack Tavern. Oh, the Haystack Tavern sounds kind of cowboy-y. Oh man. Oh my god, we're gonna like put on like 300 kgs when we're over there, but it's gonna be so good. I'm not gonna be complaining at all. Oh my god. Oh, I wish the boy was here right now. My god. That's like... Oh man, maybe I need this trip sooner than I thought. Midwest. Oh, now, question about pizza. So, because we've got Domino's pizza, we've got Pizza Hut, but we don't have. Is it Little Caesars? Is that the pizza place? And there's another one, Papa John's. Is there any pizza place that you'd recommend as well? Because we're keen to try it, like, because I was thinking like a Chicago style pizza, like the giant deep dish. It's practically 90% cheese kind of pizza. But then I was also thinking just to try like an actual like normal, well I say normal one, but like, you know, not a Chicago style pizza. California style? Oh my goodness, I thought there was only New York, Chicago, and Boston? Anyway, I'm learning so much today. Yeah, so no, apparently I need to try a Frosty. I've had that explicitly said. I need a Frosty, and apparently I need a chocolate Frosty as well. That's the specific flavour I need. But me as an ice cream fanatic, I'm actually very excited to try that. And apparently I also, when I do get round to having a Frosty, I also need to film my expression apparently. I'll probably do like a, right guys, today's stream I'm in Wendy's, we're gonna buy a Frosty, let's go. Like even just the name Frosty sounds pleasant. Like it's just like it's I don't know, it's one of those words that just like all I think of is like blue, like snowmen, for like obvious reasons. I just think of like sparkles and snowiness and snowflakes, and it's just very like pleasant words that evokes very pleasant imagery, so I know that the Frosty itself is going to be extremely pleasant as well. Oh my goodness, and then oh no, I should be really really what's the word, cringe and try and like do, right guys, hashtag homemade Frosties. It's nowhere near as good as the original. Yes, no, so, yeah, because we've got some frozen yogurt places here, like some. It's really like, I'd say at this point we've got like 5 in the whole country, and all the different kind of brands as well. I've never been able to find like a frozen yogurt place that's like consistently here. Because I'm guessing when you say frozen yogurt, you mean like the kind of places where they've got like the big you get like the little tub, and then you can sort of like you got all the different flavors of frozen yogurt, and then you can put all your toppings on it. Yeah, because we had, there was one place where we lived, or not where we lived, where we is right now. There was in the shopping centre that we always go to, they had a place like that, and they had like, peach, they're like peach flavoured, like cinnamon donut flavoured. Oh, it was fabulous. Oh my god, Hiru-san, can you like not? There we are. Sweet frog, okay. Right, I'm writing that down. I'm gonna write these all down. Oh. Sweet frog, fro-yo. Water parks, love them. I think they're fab. I mean, we don't. How many do we have here? We've got 1, 2, 3 in New Zealand that I know of. I'm sure there'll be heaps more. Yeah, but of the ones I know of, we've only got 3. So I can't say I've been to too many in my life. Actually, no, I went to one in Hawaii, which was actually, I can't remember, couldn't tell you the name of it if I tried. But that was actually fab. So no, I do like myself a water park. Six Flags or Carowinds. Six Flags or Carowinds. Okay, got that written down. Oh my goodness, controller. I've actually got to note down that these are water parks as well. Yeah. Super tall rides. I like, if you asked me right now, I would say no, but at the same time, you put me on it and I'll be like, this is the best thing ever, I want to go on like 50 times, so I'll say yes. I do. Just trying to think. Yeah, because the only water park I've been to in New Zealand there's one called Splash Planet, and which is probably about a couple of hours from where I used to live. And that was, I think, what I remember of it, it was okay. I think. Yeah. Yes, no, and then the only other place which I've been, which isn't a water park as such, it's more just like a hot springs, but it's got cold water in it as well. That was actually quite, yeah, the only other place I've been to are like hot spring type places. Yes, no, I've heard of the Wet and Wild ones, I think, yeah. And I think the one that we went to in Hawaii was a Wet and Wild, now that I think about it. I think. White Lake water parks. White Lake water park. Oh, Carolina, we might actually be. So North Carolina we were thinking of going. I feel we were going there for something. So most likely we probably would be going to the Carolinas. One Choco Edition. Yeah, because the one place we're definitely not going, you wouldn't even catch me dead there, is Disneyland or Disney World, or I don't think we've got any intention of going to any of like the worlds, like Universal Studio or yeah, Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Corporation headquarters, all that sort of stuff. Like, because we're wanting to do a very, what's the word, like non-touristy thing. So like, there's like all the tourist destinations. Oh, we have to go to the Statue of Liberty, and you have to go to up the Empire State Building, and you have to do, I don't know, go to the Washington Monument, and you have to go to the Lincoln statue, and you have to, you know, all that. You have to go to Disney World. We're just like, we're wanting to do like a very, we think we found that we've enjoyed places far more when you're not going to all the tourist destinations. A, because they're overcrowded and overpriced, but also it's just like, I think you get a far better feel of how a place actually is when you just act as if you would go in there just as like a normal person. Like, yeah. You know, so like in New York, like that sort of thing. It was obviously all the fancy places that, you know, the fancy restaurants that, oh my goodness, it's the restaurant that Gordon Ramsay sat in once, you know. But it's like, no, we're gonna go to Red Lobster and get the maple glazed chicken. And then we're truly experiencing life. Yes, the lines, and I know the boy would have an absolute, like, okay, I'm over this, if he had to wait in line for like more than like half an hour. He'd be like, is this really that important? Do we really need to do this? But whereas the line will be 1/100th of the size at Freddy's when we get the patty melt. See? And then we're still experiencing the joys, still experiencing the pleasures of life, just not with 1,000 people in front of us. Yeah, overcrowded stuff is just, I mean, I don't like big throngs of people anyway, so overcrowded just, it's like an energy leech. It's like, as soon as something gets overcrowded, your just enjoyment of anything is lessened just from the pure fact that it's overcrowded. Yeah, I've just never particularly enjoyed it. But that is fine, because we won't be going to Disney. We'll be driving past a Disney World, maybe, and we'll just point and laugh at all the people who are spending too much money for their photo opportunity. And yeah. In fact, is there actually any touristy kind of place I want to go to? I like to go to Bethesda Square in, is it Central? I think it's in Central Park. Basically, at the end of the first Avengers film, like the little plaza in the park that they all sort of congregate in right at the end, and then they, you know, Thor takes Loki away, and they all Iron Man jumps in his car. Like, I want to be there. That's probably the only one place I want to go because I'm like, oh my god, they filmed the Avengers here. Oh my god, I'm standing where they all stood, and that'll be it. Like, and then I'll just carry on my day and go to the go shopping. Yeah, that'll probably be it. That's all I'd want to do. Oh my god, state fairs. Oh, okay. So the thing that sparked the whole, like, us even going on a foodie tour of America, we were watching a guy, there's a thing on YouTube, it's like the greatest or the best food show ever, or the best food review show ever. It's like a dude in a bandana, anyway. But he went to the Minnesota State Fair. Man, we didn't even know things like the kinds of food that they had there. Like, we didn't even think that it even exists. Like, who even thought of a cookies and cream beer or spaghetti and meatballs on a stick and cheese curds? We'd never eat, like, all of the stuff it was like completely foreign to us. But oh man, it looked fabulous. Oh my lordy, it looked amazing. And we're just like, right, we're going to America and we're gonna do the state fairs. We're gonna like time it so we can go to the Minnesota State Fair. And then we're just gonna go around and have all the other food. Oh, like fried Oreos. Like, who thought? I've got my deep fat fryer on, and I've run out of food to deep fry. Oh, we've got a pack of Oreos in the cupboard. Let's do it. And then they're like, holy crap, what have we done? We have just made the best dish ever. Boom, selling it at the state fairs. Like, it's mental. It is mental. And the fact that, like, at least at the Minnesota one anyway, like the fact that there's like the panel that kind of like has to basically curate the foods that they have. They're like, not just anyone can sell at these state fairs. Like, there's like a panel of judges that has to be like, you know, you have to apply and give your dish and all this sort of stuff, and then they have to choose from all these peeps. It's just like, so it's like, you know, you're getting quality. Man. Oh, it's like, my heart's racing just thinking about it. Oh my goodness, the controller, stop. I was trying to think, there was another one as well that was absolutely mental. It was like, that's right, it was like, was it a hot dog? It was either a hot dog or like roasted pulled pork in a sauce. And they put it in a bun, and then they put like Captain Crunch or some sort of cereal on top of it. And we're just like, what? Cereal? And then the guy eats it and he's like, oh, better start putting cereal on your hot dogs from now on, because oh my god. It was like that. Oh man. And oh my god, and then they're like, oh, 1 fries please, and they give you like a whole KFC bucket size of fries. Like, in New Zealand, that would be your whole like breakfast, lunch and dinner, that amount of food. It's just kind of like, funnel cake. Oh, And I love hearty home comfort foods. I love them. Like roast meals and like nice stews and I'm sad that I don't live in America. But part of me is also sad, not sad I don't live in, but you know what I mean. Can I just like go over just like every year I just take 2 months off work and I just go to America and just eat food. That's all I want. Yeah, just like big like hearty lamb stews with heaps of vegetables, and then you got like your nice like carbonaras and like nice just heaps of like meat. I think it's just like me and the boy, something would have to be seriously have gone wrong with us if we were like a vegetarian, because we just love meat that much. And it's just like the amount of meat, like, that's right. And the other thing at the state fair, oh, turkey leg. Well, over here, if you want a turkey, you just get like a slice of turkey. There, do you want just a whole turkey leg that's like the full shebang there? Just buy a whole turkey leg. Want a giant cob of corn next to it? Go for it. It's just... it's like stuff you'd only dream about. It really is. Yeah, I think the only, like, and it's only in an American-ish place, and I call Hawaii American-ish. It's the only place, Hawaii is the only place where I've never been able to, where I was unable to finish a dessert. We were in Hawaii, and we went to this place called Hilo, and we were staying at the, I guess, the Hilo Hotel, and so they had like a big buffet breakfast in the morning, and then at night we went to the restaurant there, at the hotel restaurant. So then they had, here you go, two brownies that represent the mountains, Mauna Kea and Mauna Loa, and we're just put in a pool of ice cream. I'm like, done, you've sold me. So I'm expecting like 2 brownies, not like 2 towers of brownie that are like bang bang in this giant bowl with all this ice cream. I'm like, oh, so what? When they were bringing it out, my dad's like, did you get that dessert? I'm like, I didn't realize it would be that big. And he is like, oh my god. Wasn't able to finish it. It was, I tried my best, and usually if I'm gonna finish any meal, it's gonna be dessert. I couldn't do it. I was so distraught. But it was, yeah. But now that I'm older and my stomach is larger, I should be okay. I wonder if that hotel still sells that. I need to check on the website. Actually, I'm gonna check on that website, see if they've still got it, because if they're as large as I remember them being, I'm gonna do it. I need to know that this wasn't some kind of like fever dream. Speaking of dreams, oh my god, I had a really creepy dream last night. I'll tell you about it later. Hilo Hotel. Hilo Hawaiian, that was the name of it. It's 4.1 stars. Even though their breakfast was 5. Hilo Hawaiian Hotel. Oh my goodness, can you stop like running away? Oh, food and drink here. Oh my goodness, it looks like what I remember. Oh, they got the giant plates of rock melon. Oh, lovely. Oh, they do. Now, is someone? No, I don't want Sarada. I want Sakura and Young Lee. Now, do they have a picture of the brownie? I need a picture of the brownie. I need to know that I didn't just imagine it. Hawaii is the one place in America that I remember going, because I've been there like the last 10 years. We've been to Hollywood. I think I got a Pokemon Jigsaw from Hollywood once, but I was like 3. I don't remember a single thing of it at all. But no, I recommend going to Hawaii, and I also recommend not like staying away from Honolulu, but because I think we went there for, I want to say a week or 2 weeks. We actually didn't spend much time in Honolulu at all. And it's one of those things that I think you'll enjoy Hawaii more when you go like to the non-touristy places. Like we did a trip to like the Big Island, Oahu. One of my mum's friends lives there with her husband and fam. So we just explored that island. We did like a day trip just around the whole island, and it was fabulous. It was actually so cool. Like the things like the Hilo Hawaiian. We never would have gone here if we didn't. And I'm just trying to see if does someone have a picture of the brownie? I need to know that I haven't imagined this brownie. But I can't have, because it has stayed in my mind ever since. Everyone's got pictures of not desserts. Someone, please tell me someone ate a dessert. Okay, I see one brownie, and it's not as big. Okay, I think are we getting to the desserts now? Maybe. They do have it! Oh wait, do they? Oh no, they're not as big. They've definitely downsized. They've downsized the brownies. Probably because they realised no one could eat them. Like no one's ever been able to. They should have made it a challenge actually. What the next? Roshi and Yankankuro. Ooh, that sounds bad. Because in Domino's here, what do we have? We just got like a chocolate lava cake, and that's about it. Like it's mini. Like it is the desserts at the Domino's and Pizza Huts here are so small. They're practically like bite-sized. You pay $10 for like something you can eat in one bite. I would say they're pathetic, but that's a bit mean. I'll try it. Yeah, here they sell, like, you can get 3 churros, you can get 6, or is it 9? Yeah, you can get a lava cake, you can get, I think it's a Hershey's chocolate pie? I think that's, no, that's Pizza Hut. Or is it? Anyway, long story short, all of the desserts here are pitifully small. At all our pizza places. Pitifully small and hella overpriced for the size that they give you. Oh my god, Roshi, can you not? Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Bruh. There we go. Kankuro, I hate you. Oh, thank god. Yeah, $10 for like a bite-sized brownie. It's in fact it's actually like an injustice. It is actually, they should be sued. It is. In fact, I will sue them because it's criminal. It's absolutely criminal. But the pizzas are relatively cheap. Oh, no, I lie. They're not. Are they? I mean, basically, gone are the days of a $5 pizza. Like you'd get the days where, you know, everyone's like, oh, I've only got $5. Oh, that's okay. I'll just go get a pizza from Domino's. Can't do that anymore. It's $10. And they don't tell you that if you got, I don't know, a $7 pizza, if you want a delivery, get ready to pay $17. Because delivery's awful. And that's not even using something like Uber as well. Yeah, no, it's and it's even the same actually. I even, like, me and the boy were saying, we got a couple of hash browns from Macca's the other morning, and like I just remember the golden days where if you had just $5, you could go to Macca's and get like a cheeseburger and a drink. Now like $5 gets you a small chips and like that's it. Like it's nowhere have we felt the hashtag cost of living more or the supply chain price increases than at Macca's. Is Papa John's overrated as well? Because I only know Papa John's from, I know him from, because it was Ghostbusters 2016 was full of it. Absolutely like promotions up their bloody wazoo on that one. And then the guy on Papa John, the John dude, he was in something. There was something that he was part of. Oh no, that's right. He was talking about how he could eat like 20 of his pizzas and he was like sweating profusely. As you say, it's something like that. I just vaguely remember this thing. Oh, they are okay. Yeah, because when we were going over, we're thinking, right, we either do like a Little Caesars or a Papa John's, or we just go to like a, you know, like a one-off family kind of restaurant sort of thing. writing that one down. Reno's Pizza. Reno's Pizza. Thank you. And Sasuke and Oki. A giant pizza roll. A giant pizza roll. My lord. That sounds fantastic. You know, I can just see why, like, you know, the stories of people who go and travel to America and then they bring back all of the stuff and then they start like their own little business using the stuff that they found in America. Like, a giant pizza roll would do so well here. Oh my lord. My arteries are clenching up in the best way possible. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna write that down specifically to order a stromboli. I think they've only just started to get pizza rolls here. I think. Yeah, we've had garlic knots, but I think calzones. Oh no. I got the it's like Parks and Recreation is like one of my favorite comedies. And I got the boy to watch it. I got the boy to watch it a couple of years ago actually. No, last year. And we completely fully binged it, and after that he wanted to try a calzone. Like he's like, I need, because they've talked about it so much, he wants to have one. So that is something we're gonna have. Don't dream of food tonight. Roast beef. Now, is it like roast beef as in, do they give you like, it's like slices of roast beef, and then they like have it on like potatoes and gravy? Or is it like in like a long bread roll and they sort of stuff it in there? I'm digging my roast beef sandwich. That's right, gyros is how they're pronounced or something. It's not gyros, it's gyros or something. That's right, yeah. Where we are, the thing that they have is it's not like your normal Turkish kebabs. They're called souvlakis, which is like, imagine like a really thick bready flat wrap, like a flat wrap, but then it's like super thick, and they just like wrap it into a cone shape, and then they stuff it with all the goodness, like the lamb and the chicken and the salads and things, and then they pour the sauce on top and then slap a fork in there. That's kind of like the thing down where we live, but I've heard that their gyros is kind of like similar-ish. Sort of, it's just like another style of Greek sort of thing. Yeah, because there's it's technically a shopping mall, food court, but it's actually really lovely. It's like super lovely and like clean and open and amazing. But there's a place there that does like kebabs and souvlakis and iskenders and all that sort of thing, and it is the greatest, the most delicious place ever. We just go there for lunches on weekends all the time. We're practically regulars. Brisket and pulled. Oh man, you're speaking a language that I love. Like, if only they did international delivery. Sunny's has brisket and pulled pork. Yeah, like anything like pulled porky here is, and even beef brisket actually, anything that you're just doing anything with the meat is considered fancy and gourmet over here. Costs a bloody arm and a leg to get. So just like having that kind of stuff on the regular and so accessible, like, man, it's a dream. Do they have just like I say standard, like standard gravy sauces kind of thing? Or is it like barbecue sauce, sweet chili, all that sort of stuff? Or do they have just like, you want just your classic roast meat gravy? Then here you go. Sweet honey barbecue. Oh. Oh my goodness, controller. Yes, no, the you can get jasmine rice at KFC. Really? Or is that at Sunny's? They got jasmine rice at KFC. Oh my What kind of newfangled fancy gourmet super deluxe ultra KFC do you have? Oh my lord. We like literally you have like mashed potato and gravy like comes together in a pot. And actually no, you can buy the gravy separate if you want. And then you've got coleslaw and that's it. Like, and then you've got fries, and that's pretty much all the sides that you can get at a KFC here. And that's probably because here, if they offered jasmine rice with the KFC, I would be very surprised if it got ordered at all. Actually, now think about it. When people here order KFC, like they want the most potatoey, chickeny, salty trash you can put in there. No jasmine rice. Right. Oh, jangles. Is it a fried chicken or like a crispy? Well, I'm guessing that most of them will be fried, but like, is it like a crispy kind of chicken or is it like a KFC kind of chicken? Or is it like a grilled kind of chicken? Crispy. Whoa. Dang. Right, I'm gonna write that down on my list. Go next Yamato and Kiba. So we got Bojangles, chicken. Beans. Do they have, or is there, just trying to think, is there like a chain store for, just trying to think, there's a particular food that me and the boy always have. Yep, it's escaped me. That's escaped us completely. B-dubs. Just so people call Buffalo Wild Wings B-dubs. That's amazing. Oh my goodness! So that means, so we can, so basically when we can be the cool, like the cool strangers in town. Like instead of going, excuse me, my good sir, do you have a Buffalo Wild Wings here? They'll be like, oh, yeah, sure, it's over there. Or we can be like, yo, you got to be dubs, and they'll be like, fuck yeah, we do. It's over there. Like, we're gonna be the cool tourists. That can be us. Oh yeah, we're definitely going there. Margaritas, oh wow. Do they allow kids there, or is it like an R18 venue? Oh no, because 21's the drinking age over there, isn't it? Or do they have like, here's the kids section. Can't like, yeah, because I think no, not R18. 18 is the drinking age here. I mean, people get drunk when they're 12. It's kind of like here it's more of a guideline more than a rule. Well, it is a law, but it's for a lot of people it's just a guideline. Oh, have you got like the big, like the giant aquariums? You can like walk through like the tunnels and everything with all the fish going over you, because I think we've got one in New Zealand. I think. Yeah, there's definitely one at a minimum. I can't actually think of any others. Oh, that'd be mean. Yes. So the one thing, and it's sort of it's a like, so on my like scale of animal enclosure type places that I support versus ones I don't, an aquarium I like for me it falls into the category of like, yes, I'll be happy going to an aquarium, because I do love aquariums. Like SeaWorld on the other hand can go die. You'll never see me in a SeaWorld, and you will only ever see me in a zoo if it's designed for conservation and animal protection versus purely just tourist attraction. I'm like, it's like a philosophy I'm just getting like more and more staunch on every day. I mean, at this point, like if I had to have a career change, part of me would almost be thinking about going into animal, like going for like an endangered species kind of what's the word, like a sanctuary kind of thing. Next, touchy reanimation and yes. Do not worry at all. My English is horrible most days. Oh god, this girl's really trying her best to... Oh. And one more to end it. There we go, lovely. There's a, because where we are, they've got a, like basically like the, I don't know if it's like the Antarctic center for the world kind of thing, but because I think where we are is the airport, like if you wanted to go to Antarctica, you come to where we are first and then you travel over, but they've got like a big Antarctic center, and I think like half of it is for actual like scientific like research and like actually getting all the provisions and everything ready for the proper trips to the Antarctic, and then the rest is like it's the tourist attraction. But they've got like penguins and that you can like ride on one of those big like snowcat vehicles sort of things. But it's like I really like that place because it is very much you can go and pet the penguins, but they're like, and it's also they're like really like strong on using it for like educational purposes as well, which I love. It's not just oh, look at the pretty penguins, okay, bye. You know, they show how they you know, how they're supposed to live and all the sort of like the different little habits and things that the penguins have. It's great. It's really, really good. And then you can even pet a husky. They've even got like the huskies that they train for the snow. You can go and pet one of them. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, because also, like, if you're in like an animal sanctuary or or even just like a wildlife place that did do stuff for, you know, helping endangered species and things. Like, if you were part of the team that helped a particular species of whatever, like, it is no longer extinct, like it is no longer endangered because of you and your team's efforts, you would like, you could die happy. Like, you'd be like, I helped the, I don't know, yellow-backed squirrel bird not be extinct, at least in my lifetime. You would just be on top of the world. That would actually probably be one of the most fulfilling jobs, and also the most soul-crushing ones. Because if you just couldn't help it, and then you have to watch the last of the species die, it'd be like some like sci-fi movie, like one of the sad sci-fi movie kind of things. Okay, and Minato. No, wrong one. That one, and Shippuden. We are at 17. Oh, Virginia Mountains. What sort of attractions do they have up there? Tweetsy Railway. Oh, is that like is it like a little like a train that takes you all through the mountains? Oh, that would be lovely. Mountain range trip. Oh, that would be great. I would actually love that. Oh, that's it. That's neat. I'm guessing on the train would be it's not like a 1 hour thing. It'll be a couple of hours, I'd imagine. Oh wow. Oh my goodness. If I part of me would want to, but then part of me would be, I know, slightly like embarrassed. Maybe. That's actually kind of neat. So you get, you kind of like you get to be a cowboy, or like against like a sheriff, or you got like the whole gang, the sheriff and the cowboys and the town mayor that you have to duel at high noon sort of thing. Three times on my oh my god, okay, writing that down. Tweetsy Railway. Right, I've got it locked and loaded. Now I haven't played as him yet. The mystery of the... Oh my goodness, there's like a little mystery thing. Okay, right, I am there. I am done. Give me mysteries, give me clues, give me whatever. I am there. I am going to be solving that bloody mystery. I'll be the only one on that train solving that mystery. Or no, I'll be the first one on that train solving that mystery. That's fabulous. Sold. I am sold. Like, I'm there. Get like that sort of stuff is... It's what I live for. I love it. And is it like, is it something like, is it kind of like an urban legend sort of thing where whether or not like it's one of those unsolved mysteries, or is it like there is actually like there is something to be like you can solve it sort of thing, and then you get like prizes if you can. Because even if it's like one of those unsolved mystery sort of things, like, you know, they have all the clues and you got all the stuff, it's like, you know, whether or not the ghost of the railway track is real or not remains a mystery to this day. I'm like, bruh, these three clues all combined mean that this clue, you got to look at this clue in a different way, because then this clue does this, and then I solve it. Like, it is no longer an unsolved mystery. Because that's the kind of stuff I live for. Ooh, I like that. Yes. That is fabulous. That is right up my street. Oh wow. I'll be able to figure out. Chuck me on that train and I will have the name sussed. Oh, the Cherokee Mountains. Like any sort of like the Brown Mountain Lights. What's that? Is that like oh. Ooh. Is it like lights on the mountain, or when you're on the mountain there's lights in the distance sort of thing? Oh my goodness. Oh, I need to go to there. Any kind of like supernatural, well not even supernatural, but like, you know, things like that. Like that's the sort of stuff you only see in games. Like there'll be a side quest to figure out what causes the Brown Mountain lights. And it'll either be some sort of ghost thing, if it was, you know, if you were playing The Witcher, but if you were playing like, I don't know, some other game, playing like Red Dead Redemption, then it would be, there'll be an actual proper explanation for it. Oh, that's fab. That is fab. Right, I'm going there, I'm going there. So Brown Mountain. Yeah, so like, I like haunted places in the sense like, don't give me a haunted house in a theme park because like jump scares, no, I don't do well with those. But if it's like you go into like an abandoned, or maybe a hospital or a mental asylum might be a bit too much for me, but like, I don't know, let's say an abandoned apartment complex. And then then there's all these ghostly lights in the distance, like that would be, I'd like that. But then nothing that you would see in a horror movie, like no abandoned theme parks, no abandoned hospitals, because my imagination is gonna run completely wild and I'm gonna think of horror movies and then I'm just gonna end up making myself cry. Whereas like abandoned apartment complexes, or somewhere that you wouldn't see in horror films necessarily, like an abandoned cathedral. Bonaventure Cemetery. Ooh. Pretty much just slap cemetery on anything and it's creepy. Clown Motel, okay. I'm staying 1,000 meters away from the Clown Motel. I am good. Is it like, and everything's all like clown themed? Oh, what sick evil person would do a Clown Motel? Like, when will clowns or clown people realize that people don't like clowns normally. They don't go, oh my god, a clown, I can't wait. They go, get that clown away from me. It's like that. When is the world gonna realize that? Old stable station for, okay, that even just makes it even worse. Oh my goodness. Some people are sick. Because all you need is you're lying there at night trying to go to sleep, and then you just hear this like squeaking in the distance, you know? Like, it's you'd just be absolutely terrified. We still got clowns that are like, it'd be cool, like it'd be cool for the miners. Like it would have been, oh man, that's just like nightmare fuel. I'm surprised someone hasn't made a film about it. Okay, I was about to say, like, oh, so it's not like an actual like motel that you stay in, or is it an active motel that you can stay in? So who would want to stay in there? It is. What? You'd be absolutely stupid to stay there. Stupid. I mean, the only reason you would is if you were like, right, we're ghost hunters. Let's do it. But man, okay, friendly ghost is that's like the silver lining. It's a very, very thin, very transparent silver lining, but it's there. Ooh. Rooms off limit to the public. Oh. Anything that's anything that's like off limit to the public around a haunted place, that's just big neon light to say, oh, this stuff, like, you're gonna die when you're in here. Like, you're gonna die of like being scared to death kind of thing. Oh, I've heard of the Baltimore house. Like, I've heard of it. Like, I've heard the name. Is it creepy? Oh, you're brave. Yeah, anything like pre-1900s is just, and it's haunted, it's like it's already more scary than anything like built in the 1900s. Hang on a second. Now I'm probably, and I don't know why, but I'm just going to just double check something. Because now I'm thinking about where did I hear it, and I've got a funny feeling. I think I know where I've heard it. Oh my god. Story. Plot. Okay, I'm gonna do. Actually, no, I'm gonna. Shall do one more fight. You know, and there we are, lovely. And so I'm just trying to find. Do the pictures on the wall, like, is it like the kind of creepiness where like you like social that the eyes are following you? No. Oh, that would be, oh man. Can I just, oh my goodness. 12-foot pool. Oh no. Like, oh. Oh dear. it's not what I'm thinking of. That's right. Hang on, so 18. 18. Lovely, jubbly. Oh man. I'm gonna write that on my list. I've got it written down on my list of places for the boy to go into, and I will stay outside and hold bags. It would be way too much for me. My imagination would just go whoop, and I'd start crying. Knowing me, I would start crying. Goodness. But unfortunately I have to cut it short there. We have to. It is actually a lovely day, and I'm upset that it's a lovely day because it means it's going to get hot, and I don't like summer because it's really hot. But I've got to go. We went through all of our boxes yesterday in the spare room trying to sort them out. I found my fingerless Naruto gloves, my fingerless gloves, because I was a weeb back in the day. So I found all my Naruto stuff, which is great. We can all laugh at that. And so, but I've got heaps of books, and we've got to buy bookshelves to put all the books on. And yes, we've got to go out shopping. And hopefully it doesn't get too hot, because I'm going to die. But yes, no, so I'll have to cut it short, but I will be back on probably the same time tomorrow morning, actually. I might even do, I think it's going to probably be a Crisis Core stream. But I'll see how I go. But yeah, but no, text file, it has been fabulous. I have my list, my big list of all the places that we're going to be going. I'm going to tell the boy all about it after this. So thank you so much for your recommendations. It has also been educational. I know what haunted places to avoid. And what haunted places I might actually want to go to. And that railway, man, that sounds fabulous. And Red Lobster with the maple glazed chicken, I still can't get over that. But anyway, I will have to call it a day. Thank you so much for your company. I will catch y'all. If you're around tomorrow morning, I'll probably be streaming something tomorrow morning, and then next time will be on Friday. Yes, but no. Thank you. Have a pleasant day. Stay hydrated, stay rested, stay well, and I will catch y'all again on the next one. Bye.